Wholeness is the meeting of each moment, just as it is. Hello and welcome. I'm so glad you're here. Today's practice is a quiet brush meditation inspired by Enso, the Zen circle drawn in a single mindful breath. This simple yet powerful form has been used for centuries to express presence, completeness, and impermanence. It's not about creating a perfect shape, but allowing the moment to move through your hand and onto the page. We'll begin with a short reflection on what the Enso is and why it matters, and then we'll move into a meditative drawing session designed to help you to reconnect, soften, and return. So if you're ready, grab your journal and let's begin. Enso is a sacred symbol in Zen Buddhism, a circle painted in one continuous stroke. It may be open or closed, imperfect or complete. The point is not the form, but the state of being behind it. Monks and artists use the Enso to express a moment of spiritual clarity, release, or insight. One breath, one stroke, a mirror of the inner world. Today, we draw the Enso not for design, but for awareness, a quiet ritual of care. All you need for this practice is your journal, a piece of paper, a brush, black ink, 2 small dishes, and a towel. For a more traditional feel, you might choose materials inspired by ancient ink painting, such as rice or mulberry paper, paired with a felt pad underneath to soften your strokes and absorb excess ink. You may also wish to keep a small, natural object nearby, like a rock, feather, or leaf, as a quiet witness or source of inspiration. Find a quiet spot where you can work without distraction with enough space to move your brush with ease. Lay down your felt pad if using one and place your paper on top, and put your brush beside it. Also, set out the 2 bowls. Pour a small amount of ink into one and fresh water into the other, and keep your towel nearby. Now, take a slow, grounding breath and feel your body arrive in the space that you've chosen. When you're ready, take up your brush and hold it lightly near the middle or top of the handle. With your wrist soft and your elbow gently lifted, let the brush become an extension of your breath. Before we actually begin, I'll walk you through the steps and then we'll move into the meditation. So, to practice, you take a few deep breaths and settle into your body. Dip your brush into the ink and let your hand rest gently. When you're ready, draw a single circle in one motion. No corrections, no retakes. Let it be what it is, open or closed, light or bold. Pause when you finish. Observe it without judgment and let it speak. Now that your space is prepared, we'll begin the silent meditation. Inhale and dip your brush into the ink. As you work, consider these words. I return to center. I find wholeness in the journey. I accept what is. I am renewed. A soft bell will begin the practice, and another will guide you into reflection. Exhale and begin. Let your awareness return gently to the space around you. Let the circle settle and simply notice what remains. There's nothing to interpret, nothing to perfect, just this moment held in ink. If you feel called to journal, begin whenever you're ready. Take a deep breath in, and as you exhale, place your hands over your heart and thank yourself for showing up with presence and care today. This session completes a seasonal trilogy, from breath to release to return. Each practice stands alone, but together they offer a rhythm for creative renewal. If you haven't explored the Sumie or Haboku practices yet, I invite you to check them out, especially if this session resonated with you. And if you'd like to take today's practice further, I've placed a journaling prompt in the Fruitiful Soul Society. It's there whenever you're ready. And as always, stay fruitful, you beautiful soul.